go.
Hi, seniors. This is Miss Andrews, and as you know, I've been at UCR all day at the Counselors Conference, and the most exciting thing is that I got to come here and spend time with my favorite student of all. I love you guys, but he is everything. My son, Myles, Andrews-Duve. Say hi to the camera. And Myles, why don't you tell us exactly where we are? I'm so proud of Myles because Myles is the editor-in-chief of the Highlander newspaper, which is the campus newspaper here at UCR. So I was hoping that you could just share for my senior class how your experience being a Pomona Unified School District graduate from Pomona High has been influential in your ability to kind of just come here at UCR and just slay it. Share what is it that our students need to know in their senior year right now to help them get to where you are?
You gotta find your own path, I think. But I think living or going to I see, yes. I think going to a school like Ganesha or Pomona Unified School District in particular is beneficial, especially if you're coming to a school like UCR within the UC system, because there's so much. I think you get in touch with not only diversity in terms of race, but in terms of background, in terms of status, and a lot of times you get in touch with a lot of you get in touch with a lot of things that give you, I guess, kind of a foreground and a different perspective than a lot of students, or a better perspective than a lot of students that you may come across at UC, or at any campus. So yeah, I mean, and the biggest thing is just developing a work ethic. I think in high school that you can carry over to college, carry over any things that you learned. Social circles, you're going to be in a lot of new environments, so keep your social circles relatively tight as well, and just make smart decisions, and don't it's okay to have fun, but also you got to handle your business as well. That's a big part of college, is that balance. So I don't know, that's just a lot of random things, but this just kind of just always be aware and be willing to learn, and soak it in, and work hard. Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question. I have a lot of students who love to come to me, especially the first couple of weeks of the school year. Miss Andrews, I want to drop the class because it's too hard. Miss Andrews, I want to drop the class because I have too many extracurricular activities going on and I can't handle it. Miss Andrews, I don't think I can handle AP English language. What are your thoughts about how important it is to work hard in high school and take those and embrace those challenges like AP English language with Miss Horvath, expository reading and writing with Miss Horvath, Mr. Keeling, Miss Yee? How important is it to embrace those classes and just push through and push through those challenges? How important are those classes to being a successful college student?
I think those classes are more so than the classes being important, but the importance of following through on what you started is important. I think you don't have the luxury of just being able to stop and start a class as easily in college as you would in high school. I think it's the biggest thing. Because if you do end up doing that, you're starting like 3 weeks in, especially if you're on a quarter system, that's like really late. But in general, yeah, being able to follow through on what you started is big. Obviously, the curriculum, I think, of AP classes, it's more advanced, but it's also it kind of gets you into the mindset of working, more of a college mindset in terms of how you work on a week-to-week basis. So that's another big thing. It's developing skills, obviously knowledge as well, but it makes those kind of skills kind of the norm, more so than something that you're newly introduced to when you're coming in. And yeah, so it's definitely important to stick those type of things out, because it's valuable in the future. And also, you may get college credit if you do on the AP test, and that's always good too. You may not appreciate it now, but like if you come in and you say you don't have to take this class, or you don't have to take these 2 classes, that's like major. So yeah.
So for those students who say, I don't want to take it now, I'll just mature into it when I'm in college, you're saying, what I hear you saying is that if they take those challenging courses in high school in your senior year, which I just found out at the conference that they want you to take those challenging courses in your senior year, that plays a lot of weight in decision making. But you're saying if they take those challenging courses, those skills will translate over into their ability to just move into their freshman year pretty seamless because they already have the skill set of a college student, pretty much. Is that what you're saying?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like, it's not you just taking it, but it's you taking it and like,
Embracing the
embracing it and doing well in it. It's not just simply being there and failing it, you know, because you have to actually take on and be a part of the class. Yeah, it's not like it's gonna make it easy in college. It's gonna be a transition for sure, but it's going to be something you're more adjusted to, and it gives you less of a hurdle, or maybe not another hurdle that you got to get over, you know, amongst the other ones. It's you know, so it's maybe, yeah, like you said, more seamless transition.
So seniors, I'm going to close this out because I know you stopped listening to me after about 3 minutes. Here's the thing. Hard work now will benefit you later, okay? And I'm going to tell you, this kid right here has worked hard from the day he was born, okay? And you know what kind of counselor I am. Can you imagine what kind of mother I am? So, as a result of his hard work, he is now the, editor-in-chief of the Highlander newspaper. Do a 360, please. And all of this is what he's responsible for, okay? This could be your life. This could be your life, whether at UCR, UCLA, UCI, Cal State, whatever university you choose to pursue, this could be your life. And you know what? He didn't get here because he would drop classes. I don't think you really ever dropped a class. Maybe one.
No, I don't think I have.
I don't think you have. Yeah, I don't think you dropped a class. You know why? Because he was committed, I was committed to his education, and he was committed to persisting and pushing through so he could realize his dream of being a journalist, and he's on his way, and you can be on your way too. Have a good night. Do your homework. I'll see you tomorrow.